Good afternoon. We'll be studying chapter 6, fallacies. What are these two doing? They are arguing with each other and trying to prove their statement by giving several reasons. But sometimes the reasoning may be good and sometimes bad. So sometimes they give proper reasons and sometimes they give improper reasons. Let us understand with an example. Argument 1, aunt says, Tony, do not smoke because parents don't like their children smoking. Don't you care for their emotions? Argument 2, uncle says, Tony, do not smoke because cigarette contains tobacco, which is injurious to health. Now tell me which reason is the proper reason to convey Tony not to smoke. The second reason given by the uncle will be the proper one, and that argument will be actually valid. And the first only appears to be valid, but actually it is a weak or invalid argument because there is no necessary relation between smoking and respecting the emotions of their parents. Whereas in the second case, the second argument, there is direct relation between smoking and injury to health. So let us understand what is logical fallacy. A reasoning error that weakens or invalidates the argument is called a logical fallacy. I am Kopi's words, fallacious arguments are those which appear to be correct but that are proved upon examination not to be so. Let us understand the purposes of studying fallacies. If you study fallacies, then you will realize that there are errors in our arguments. You can spot the poor reasoning and most importantly, you can understand them. Then secondly, awareness of the fallacy brings closer to the truth of the situation. Third, at the same time, recognizing fallacies in arguments will help to avoid committing errors in our own argument. And lastly, one can detect fallacies in others' argument. Therefore, the person is not misleading or misled by others. Now we come to the classification of fallacies in logic. Fallacies are classified into two broad groups, formal and non-formal. Formal fallacy is based on the structure of an argument. Logic deals with various forms of arguments. Validity of a deductive argument depends on the form or structure of an argument. It is governed by certain rules. The formal fallacy is committed when any rule of logic is violated. Non-formal fallacy is based on the content of an argument, and validity of inductive argument depends on the content or subject matter of an argument, and it is called material validity. Non-formal fallacies are committed due to misleading use of language. Let us see what it means. Irrelevant conclusion, ambiguous use of words, wrong use of collective and distributive term, and wrong use of rules in exceptions. Means sometimes what happens, we do not know what is collective means and distributive term means, and so they are used wrongly. Sometimes there are certain exceptions to the rules, but yet they are forced upon others. Then also you commit the non-formal fallacy. So we are going to study the classification of non-formal fallacies. Non-formal fallacies may be further classified as fallacy of division, fallacy of composition, fallacy of accident, converse fallacy of accident, fallacy of ignoratio elenchi, irrelevant conclusion, fallacy of petitio principii, begging the question. All these fallacies we will be doing much in detail in the next class. Thank you.